Hello Boro fans and welcome to the latest edition of the Transfer Talk here on Boro Fan TV. I'm Joe. We're here outside Rockcliffe Hall today, on a rainy day here, just in Herewith. So we're going to be doing the latest edition of the Transfer Talk. Now, as we all know, the deadline is Thursday, so there's 2 days left for clubs to do a bit of business in the transfer market. And for the Boro's case over the last couple of days, it's been more outs than there were ins. You know, just confirmed as we're recording this today that Grant Ledbetter has officially joined Sunderland after 6.5 years with the club. He's rejoined Sunderland. I believe it's a 2-year deal. For Grant, he's been a good servant to us over the past 6 years since he joined the Boro from Ipswich in 2012, and it's safe to say he's a player that always wears his heart on his sleeve. You know, it's one of them players, that plays 100% every time for the badge. And like I said in the Monday Night Club last night, he'll be sorely missed by everyone at the club. But it's one of them that we've got to move on now, and we wish Grant all the best. And also confirmed yesterday as well that Harry Chapman has joined Blackburn Rovers on a permanent deal. Tony Mowbray, the former Boro manager, who's obviously now manager at Blackburn, he's been a big fan of him for the last couple of years. They had him on loan last season. Another player, who had massive potential, out of Boro. But like I say, good luck to him as well. Another one would be missed by the club, even though he only made a handful of appearances in a Boro shirt. Obviously confirmed today that Danny Bart has left the club, has ended his loan period at Wolves with us. He went on to join Stoke City on a permanent transfer, if he's to believe worth about £4 million. Danny Bart, he came in the summer transfer window this season, made his debut against Stoke, which I believe was one of the best performances from a Boro centre-back that we've seen in a long time. But, with Tony Pulis, he likes to start with, prefer like the centre-back for centre in the defence with Ayala and Flint. It'd be impossible, for Bart to get more game time. But all the best up to him at Stoke. Like I say, now we're going to some other news around the England and around the globe area. So we'll start off with one just confirmed today regarding a former Boro player. That being, of course, Ben Gibson. We've just been confirmed today that Aston Villa are reportedly interested in signing Ben Gibson from Burnley. Apparently, they want it on a loan deal with a clause in the contract state that he wants to be there on loan and with a view to a permanent deal. Now, it's big about Ben Gibson, I think. This is he joined, from Burnley, joined the Burnley from the Boro. It's one of those, it fulfills potential, but he's been blocked out the team by the likes of James Tarkowski and Ben Mee. Plus, he's been struggling the time with discipline as well in Burnley. So it's one of those you've got to think, from a Boro perspective. Would going to Villa actually suit him well, dropping down from the Premier League, the thing that Ben Gibson could fulfil his potential, then going all the way back to the Championship from a side like Aston Villa, who were trying to push for promotion. But wherever Ben Gibson decides to go, as a former Boro player, we wish him well wherever he does. From going from Burnley to Villa may cause a lot of some spark among the Boro fans, but at the end of the day, it's up to him and up to him only. Right, let's get on to some more from around the globe as I access through the Sky Sports app for other news. In other transfer news today, that is talk of Everton's Idrissa Gana Gueye has been linked with a move to PSG. I believe there's been a lot of reports saying that Idrissa Gueye wants out of the club. Regarding who could say no to a club like PSG, to be honest, at the end of the day, it's big money, top quality players, it's up to him. Speaking of PSG, another globe signing, they've signed that Leandro Paredes from Zenit St. Petersburg, so it's going to be confirmed along their ranks. And also another look here, just been confirmed in the last hour or so that Manchester United's Marouane Fellaini, there's been talk of him going to the Chinese Super League. We don't know the club who's actually coming after him at the moment, but it's in the Chinese Super League. So there's a possibility of Marouane Fellaini going to China possibly, but you never know really these days. There's been a lot of paper talk as well. Chelsea, they're looking to strengthen their squad again. Apparently Barcelona's Ivan Rakitic is interested in a move to Stamford Bridge. a big Croatian international midfielder, a big playmaker in the side. Who knows, really? You know, it's like one of them. A big name player who's been linked with a move to a top Premier League club. We've not getting much game time at Barcelona. It's one of those, really. Where you prefer you want to go. There's also talk about Tottenham interested in the Belgium international midfielder Yuri Telemans, who's currently at Monaco at the moment. But there's also been reports Leicester City are also interested in signing the Belgium international. Still, from what I've heard, he's a good player. Spent a lot of good time at Anderlecht. As many football managers, players like me, Yuri Telemans is a good quality player, good defensive midfielder, can also play a good attacking playmaker as well. He's another versatile midfielder who likes to get round either defending or attacking. He's one of them players, who does the job for you. The same like John Obi Mikel is currently doing with us at the moment. Also, there's a lot of talk about Callum Hudson-Odoi at Chelsea. Apparently a number of clubs that are interested in taking him on loan, either in the Premier League or Championship, although we don't know apparently who's going to be confirmed, who the clubs are. But Callum Hudson-Odoi is a top prospect at Chelsea, a bright young winger, electric place, has an eye for goal. Apparently we were linked with him before at the start of the January transfer window, but I think the interest for him has been weared off, so you never know. Could he possibly come into Teesside? You never know. Speaking of Boro, we'll go back to Boro. There's the three Fulham players that Claudio Ranieri wants to offload at Fulham. The likes of Stefan Johansson, Neskins Gabano and Floyd Aite. They've also been linked with moves, to Championship clubs. You don't know where to go from to choose from. Stefan Johansson, a big Norwich region international. He gets your goals from the central position, but I think, in my opinion, we've got too many players in that department already, so you never know. Going on to Floyd Aite, he's an attacking winger, can also play striker. He's one of them type of players I think we need personally for this club. He's an experienced international as well. He plays for Togo, I believe. So, then again, we never know. And also about Neskins Gabano, he can play anywhere. He can play midfield, number 10, and a striker. Both of them is an attacking option I think the Boro do need, and Tony Bupielis has made that publicly throughout the last couple of weeks that he wants to sign 2 more attacking players to the club. And Neskins Gabano, I think, could be that perfect person for the job. Also, there's a lot of interest publicly about Isaac Vassell from Birmingham possibly coming to the Boro. Isaac Vassell, I get it, he's one of them, he's had an injury hit last couple of seasons, I know he's been at Blackpool and obviously he's been at Birmingham, which not got off to the greatest start because of injuries, etc. But in my opinion, I think Isaac Vassell could be a panic buy for the Boro, but at the end of the day, Boro fans, it's up to the manager who he wants to pick or the head of recruitment who he wants to get. But like I say, Boro fans, it's only 2 days to go until the transfer window closes. So there's plenty of time for us to get a couple of players in or a few players possibly heading departing. But then again, we'll see by Thursday who comes, who goes, to which club. You never know. Don't forget, Boro fans, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Our social media links to Facebook, Twitter and Instagram are in the description below. And until then, Boro fans, I'm getting wet, so I need to get back to my own gaff. Don't get me wrong, Hereford is brilliant, but I prefer the luxury of home comfort on Teesside. But until then, Boro fans, our next video is going to be the preview video for our game against West Brom. But myself and James will be out and about getting that recorded. So until then, Boro fans, I will see you then. Until then, up the Boro.